Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 Concert of Europe mod, where we are playing as Mexico. In our last video, we conquered Oregon from the United States with the help of our allies in Britain. This leaves us in a truce for now with the United States, and I think I would like to take advantage of that truce to take back at least some of what Texas took from us. See, historically, after the Texas War of Independence, the actual core territory it took, or it was supposed to have, looked something like this area. But they actually claimed land down to the Rio Grande and through to Mexico and up through to Kansas even. So they have cores we have cores on them that we can take back. And I think enough time has passed, once we get our organization back here, that we can declare war to get these cores back. So, waiting for this army to gain its organization. Good enough. Texas doesn't. I think Texas only has. Yeah, they only have 2 brigades. So, let us declare war right at this moment. See if our allies will accept. Haiti won't. I don't care about that. The United Kingdom will. Start with the Texas part. And if the war goes well, we can add New Mexico. Okay, the United Kingdom has honored our alliance. Maybe I shouldn't have called them in. I think they're the war leader now. Ugh, that'd make for that makes for a kind of dumb mistake there. Yeah, these are just artillery. I don't have infantry to go with them at the moment. At least not yet. Hopefully I'll be able to add these war goals anyway. Good military leadership happened to us. Oh, that's good. See how our bureaucracy is improving. It's getting up there. Affects everything we do in a little way, in at least a small way. I usually don't like to encourage soldier pops, but I don't necessarily know if Britain is always going to be a reliable ally, so I'm going to need my going to need these pops to be as numerous as possible, basically. Pressing concerns, and so it is now with renewed force that I restate the conundrum of mine, which is what is to be done about the issue of press reform. Reform-minded MPs in Parliament have reformed in a new coalition to push the agenda for press reform, gaining strength in the upper house. I would say the motion carries. Of course, we still can't pass anything. See if we can't... Yeah, we can add a war goal against Texas. We'll do acquire core. What country? Rio Grande. Don't want to do that. Yeah, I think that, yeah, Cherokee Nation has lost their cores in Texas. Lots of Irish in Texas at the moment. Therefore, our nation's conflicts are also our conflicts. Let's take a look and see people's ideologies. Yeah, lots of support still for the current dictatorship. I need to find some way to make that stop happening. Because at present, our consciousness and our militancy are too low to be useful. So a local politician is sleeping around. Yeah, let's boost support for liberalism. Maybe I should take away a reform, because that might boost the radicalism of these movements. I'm gonna need to think about this, because our present government is not ideal for our purposes. Far from ideal, in fact. Ah, and the British have just landed in Houston. Quite usefully. Okay, they've turned and fled. Where are they headed? Oh, no, wait, I think I stack wiped them. Never mind. Zacatecas has also topped out. Okay, the war is now over. We've gotten all that we've claimed. So let us therefore get our asses back home. So yeah, there's that. We've got a closed down factory. And a lot of a lot of unemployed craftsmen at the moment. So let's see, what have we got for ourselves in Mexican Texas? We've got lead and sulfur. In which case, let's go for a small arms factory. Yeah, that's a border that's looking a little bit better. Did the Oregon settlement just... You know, this shit is bugged. This shit is fucking bugged. Excuse me for a moment while I correct this part of the Oregon settlement, because this is a railroading thing. This is a... Yeah, okay, there we go. Much better. This was not Britain's to give. Yeah, the issue here is that the game does not expect Oregon to be in anybody else's hands, least of all Mexico's, or any part of the disputed Oregon territory. You know what? Fine. You know, Britain gave away what was theirs. They did not give away what was ours. So, yeah, there's that. There's that little issue I've solved myself, and yeah, I think it needed solving. You can disagree if you like, but, I mean, I don't see how there's any way to justify them giving away something that is blatantly not theirs. Like, taking something that's not theirs, fine. Giving away something that's not theirs, that does not make any sense. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm keeping them in from the wars I've won. Some kind of horseshit. Yeah. The version of the mod I need, I'm on needs some polishing. I'll say that much. Californian Republic. Well, shit. Yep. Got ourselves a Californian War of Independence. Shit. I wonder if we can call Britain into this one, and if we do, if they'll be helpful at all. They wouldn't accept, but that's fine. I think we can just beat... I think we can just, you know, flat out beat them. So let's head northward, through Albuquerque, through Phoenix and shit. This area that, yeah, this is basically the Mexican cession that's just seceded. What's the current crisis going on right now? Colombia, crisis over the rights to colonize. They want, they want Colombia and they want New England. They've got Prussia and France backing them. Whereas Austria, the Netherlands, but not Sweden. Sweden's a great power already. Usually it takes a while for Sweden to get OP in this game. It's not like this is EU4. We'll go with the Temperance League. It'll boost militancy. We need some of that. Build a gunpowder factories. Well, hang on. We've got too many military factories, I think, as it stands. Let's go with, let's see. Let's go with a full fertilizer factory. We have the sulfur for that. Fertilizer is useful. Get a hussar in. We need to occupy as quickly as possible. And the Greeks have their Russian backers, helping them liberate Epirus, or at least I think those portions of it which have Greek cores. So not the Albanian portions. So another national struggle which is continuing to advance itself piece by piece. I don't need any of these irregulars. Meantime, let's get some occupying forces. We'll mobilize. Should probably get to California proper now. Great leader is an expert diplomat. All right, bring the Hussar upward to join with the main force. Okay, we've got gold in Chihuahua. Excellent. That should, well, it'll make us slightly richer is what it'll do. Duh. It's looking like another war between Britain and the United States is just about inevitable. With the Dutch joining them against the French, Prussians, and the United States, it looks like they might actually lose this one. Which, yeah, that would be quite odd that they lose, or they don't get Oregon proper. They lose large chunks of Texas, but they get British Columbia. As if we weren't in alternate history territory already. There's a fun fact about Oregon. No one knows what the word Oregon means. No one knows what language it comes from. I always assumed it was a native word, but if it is, they don't know what the word is. There are a few competing theories, but there's just no set idea of what it means. At least that's what I gather from reading about it. I just wanted to look up what it meant, what the equivalent would be. There does not appear to be any equivalent in any language, which I just thought was kind of odd and interesting. It dates back to Spanish times, but they aren't sure if it's Spanish. Oh, wow. We've got ourselves a war between the United States, France and Prussia, and Britain and Austria on the other side. And the United States is also looking to get the rest of Maine. Quite alarming. Particularly given that I am counting on Britain being a strong ally in order to protect what I will gain. May need to look for a second ally, possibly. Make nice with Russia. Yep, more consciousness for our laborers. Definitely need this. Gotta get rid of this government. How's that war going? Well, the Greek liberation of Epirus seems to not be going weirdly not well. Oh, and the Spring of Nations is also going on. While I was away, yeah, there's all that shit that Austria has to deal with. So Britain is basically going this alone. Like, Austria's got problems of its own. Although at the moment, Britain seems to be winning the battles. So we'll have to see how this all goes. Just all of this shit going on at once. I forgot to look at Europe. Yeah, look at all this. We've got the First Italian Wars of Independence. We've got Hungary breaking through. Nothing going on in France right now, though. Still got France with that terrible white flag. Just going to do the equivalent of carpet sieging. Carpet sieging just generally does not work in Victoria 2 the way it does in EU4, since you know, you generally want to have all your dudes sieging at once. We might now once again have enough for a second army. Not just yet. We only have 6. Speaking of, let's take a look at this. Let's boost our bureaucrats here and here. Or actually, let's do it in Chiapas instead. Alright, we have now won ourselves this civil war. And I think that should just about do it for this episode. It's been kind of a weird one, and I think the weirdness is not over yet. Yeah, in any case, what appears to be happening with the American-British War is that the British are kicking the shit out of the United States, and Prussia and France are kicking the shit out of Austria. Britain would be having an easier time of this if they had no allies at all. So yeah, that's a weird thing that's going on. Yeah, the future weirdness is going to have to wait till next episode. Until next episode, I have been Maricotti, you have been you. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.